ready for play.
That's a heck of a win for Kiki Mladenovic.
7-5, love 6-4.
It's obviously been a bit more of a difficult year for you this campaign, considering the success that you had in 2018 winning Wimbledon. How do you reflect on the year of 2019 as a whole?
I mean, the year is still not over, but of course it could be better. But for me, you know, it's always important to deal with all the challenges. I mean, you have always up and downs, especially when you're an athlete and you play the whole year. So it's impossible to play a whole year on a really high level. But yeah, you know, it's a challenge now to trying to playing better than the last few weeks. But that's why I'm here, and I'm looking forward for the next few weeks.
Of course, you weren't the only one to be on the end of upsets in the Big Four tournaments. Do you think we're seeing a golden era of women's tennis? Has it ever been more competitive?
It is really competitive. I mean, especially right now. I mean, you know that you have to play your best tennis starting from the first round. A lot of young players are coming, and yeah, you know that you have to improve yourself, your tennis, your fitness. So this is a whole thing that yeah, it's a process, and you have to deal with everything right now. But it is also a big challenge and a big chance for a lot of players.
We look back at your breakout year in 2016, and then the following season didn't go as well as that breakout season, and then you were able to bounce back in spectacular fashion. Do you feel that you have what it takes to do that again going into next campaign, considering the high expectations that you did set for yourself?
You know, I mean, I'm not thinking too much ahead to 2020 right now. I mean, you know, I know how it is to be on top. I know how it is to, you know, coming back even stronger. And this is something which, yeah, which is for me always important. You know, to believe still in yourself and to coming back to taking all the challenges. And for me, it's important now to finish the year as good as I can. And then thinking about next year.
Of course, everyone says the WTA Tour is an extremely unforgiving place, and when you're at the top, everyone wants a piece of you, everyone wants to talk to you, and then perhaps when things aren't as going as they could be, people are a bit harsher, maybe a bit harsher than they should be. Is it difficult to sometimes ignore that side of it, or do you just not pay attention to any of it?
You know, it's important to not pay attention too much on this thing, because you have your team, you have your friends and your family. They know exactly how you feel, and sometimes, of course, you win, sometimes you lose matches, but you're still the same person. You still know what to do, and enjoying the sport. I think this is the most important thing for me, to go on court, having fun, and trying to playing my best tennis in every single match.
Do you feel like you've learned a lot about yourself this season?
Yeah, I've learned a lot, especially this season, but also the years before. A lot of new experience also this year, which I have to deal with. But yeah, this gives you much more experience for next year, for yeah, the important moments, especially during the whole year, and then maybe dealing next time better with the situation.
I have to ask you, a lot has been said about the situation involving you and the chopping and changing of coaches. Is that something that's now settled, or is it still something that you're considering and thinking about?
I mean, I'm still thinking, and I will take my time about this situation. And you know, we are almost at the end of the season, so I have time after that to really sit down and think about yeah, the situation for next year, and then we will see what's happened and what's next.
And as you said earlier, there is still a lot of tennis to be played, and there is still a chance we could see you at the WTA finals in Shenzhen. Is that something that you think is a realistic ambition?
I think it is still a long way. But you know, for me, it's important to finish the year as good as I can, and then we will see how far the year is, how far I can still get.
Okay, well, thanks for your time, and I wish
Thank
you all
you.
the best.
Thanks.